Um, eh, so, hi guys. I completely forgot to set up my VTube studio, so I'm just charging my phone right now. Smile. Smiles. Give me a moment, guys. Chato. Oh fuck, I forgot the other account is still in here. Oopsie. Oh, chato. Give me a moment. Very responsible, Ysa. Yes. Let my darling know, and the line to the wind you go. Let me just give me a moment, guys. I don't remember how to stream. Oh. Wah, blah, 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 blah. Wah, puh, puh, I'm alive! Yippee! um, so, hi guys, it's been a while. I have, Hamster. Hello, Amity! Hello, hello! Hello! Hi! It's been a bajillion million years. How are you guys? How are you? I missed you guys. I miss streaming so much. You don't understand. But I've been like stuck in RP. Stuck in RP. Stuck in so many things. Stuck in so. What? Chicha, chicha, cha. I kid you not. I really kid you not. How is everybody? How is everybody? Hope everybody's having a good time. I would play music, but I don't remember where my uh stream safe playlist is. Oopsie. Aha. I'm drunk. That's fine. Depressed. Ababa. Let me check. Ilu ilu. Is it delayed? I don't know. Um. I. Hmm. Ito. I need to fix some stuff here. Why am I streaming on Steam? What? What? Stinky's back on back! Also, I'm not stinky! I'm actually the opposite of stinky. I'll have you know. How do I... Why am I live on... Stop. Why am I live there? That's weird. Alright. Weird. Since when? Whoa! I unstinked before I started, guys. I will not stand for this. Uh... Slender. Gone for so long, we live everywhere. No! I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I got so busy after GTA RP. It was just one server after another. I was a builder also, and then I an event that I joined. It's so many things. Ay, 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 I'm so sorry. But I'm back. The hamster is back. Your knight is back, alive and kicking. That's how they get you. Yeah, and it doesn't help that I'm still in an RP server and still in another. I'm gonna join another RP server. Eh, eh. I still have to make content out of all the stuff that I did in my previous server when I was still streaming. Ah, she's disgusting. But yes, guys, there is so much stuff that happened as of late. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Where shall we begin? Where shall we begin? Let's start. RP servers doobie doo. That is true. They really doobie doo. And I can't help it. Can't help it when you just doobie doo, you know? But yeah, where shall we start? Let's start with Cadence. Cadence RP. Yes. Where my downfall all began. GTA RP. Oh baby. Yeah, so you can tell. I was stuck in GTA RP for quite some time. Very happy about it. What was I gonna say? Since I was in GTA RP, I was like had a whole thing. So, let's start with actually my character. My character in GTA RP, her name was Isa. Wow, so original. Wow. Wow, so very original. Her name was Isa. Isa Gambit Perez. Well, it was Isa Perez. Then she became Isa Gambit Perez. So Isa, came from the Perez family, and oh my God, finally lore drop. What? Who are the Perezes, and what are they? You know, I should make a Google. Should I make a sheet? Should I make a Google? Make a G drive about this? Hmm. Wait, no. Wait, I know some. I know. I know. Draw it in MS Paint. You know what? You know what? Sure, why not? Wait, I don't even know if I have MS. Do I have MS Paint? Guys, I don't know how to. I don't know how to draw the mouse. I do have Paint though. All right, wait. Let me leave my character right here. Also, I'm still in an RP server right now. An RP server tuloy. I'm in a Minecraft server right now, which is why I'm lagging. It's cause I have to AFK here so my Pokemon can breed. Okay. Gonna do this the old fashioned way. Old fashioned way. Alright. Let us give me a second. Um give me did it work? No. Delete this. Ito. This work. Paint. Oh. Oh wait, I forgot I had this. Well, hmm. You know what? I'm gonna draw it here and then I'm gonna make another screen here so that you guys can see it. Window capture. A new one. Paint. Um. Aha! Oh my god. Covering the whole screen. I'm so sorry, Chato. Blocking your face. Here, let's just put it up here. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. She's. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um. Please forgive me. I don't know how to use a mouse to draw. Hi, pizza. Thank you for the follow. Also, why is my alerts not? Oh, there it is. I can hear it now. Hi, pizza. We're gonna be drawing. So, um, eh, okay. Arc. Ah. Hello. Oh my God. Hello. Is that the harbor? Hello, guys. We're doing a recap. So, first things first. Okay. Oh, I don't know how to draw. Um, um, um. Wait, you know what? That's not. Oh my God, she's so. I don't know how to use a mouse, guys. How to use a mouse? Wait. Eh, I swear my handwriting is better than this. Cadence. Wow. Cadence. Okay. Wait, let's move. Should we move to another scene? Let's go to art. Let's go to art. So you guys can see this. So you guys can see this shit. Um. There we go. Rah. Yeah. Whoa, she back. Whoa, I'm back. Hi. Hi, queen. What's this? I don't know what this is. What is this? Oh, why is it down there? Who put down my drawing tablet? What? Anyways, I'm using a mouse, so this is gonna be really shit. Anyways, cadence. Yes, this is a oh shit, this is so hard to write. RP. Yes, cadence is a GTA RP server. That's where I was, hidden in the shadows for the past quadrillion years. Um, yeah. Anyways, so in Cadence, I played as Isa Perez. Ay, ay, ay. Ouchie. This is fine. We're gonna deal with my really horrible writing with the mouse. So I played as Isa Perez. Who is Isa Perez? Wait, I think I have a photo somewhere here. Chotomate. I will. Do I have it? No, no, I don't. No, I don't. It's in Discord. Anyways, Isa Perez, the gym lady. Hell yeah. Isa wasn't a gym lady. Isa was the opposite of a gym lady. Isa was a PD officer though. So in Cadence, Isa, this is my character. She was a PD officer. She was part of the PD. Yes, PD. Welcome back, Isa. Nice meeting you, Ysa Hong. Nice to meet you, Litchak. But yeah, Isa was a PD officer in Cadence. Yes. This was my first ever time playing PD in GTA RP. I used to play anything but PD because I was like, oh, so scary. But alas, I have come full circle and now I'm playing PD and now I'm addicted to PD. Um, yeah, I was a PD in GTA RP. I met a lot of very fun friends in from the PD actually. I think I got close to I'd say I got close to a lot of people because of me joining the PD. I met the so before we go to the breakdown of like the characters in PD, I'll introduce you guys to the Perez family. Perez family, yes, Perez. Who is the Perez ay 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 Perez. Yeah, family. Yeah. It's so hard to draw with a mouse. So, the Perez family consisted of 7 members in total. One of them couldn't join. That's Pizza. Calling out Pizza right there. Ah! Pizza was going to be our other Perez family member, but he couldn't make it because of some stuff. So, we have uh one Ysa. Two, we had AJ the second. Alex Jade Perez the second. Number 3, we have Therese. I don't know if you're picking up what I'm putting down, guys. We have Therese. We have Therese Perez. Number 4, we had Pierre. Yes, Pierre Perez. I can't write with this damn mouse. Number 5 is V, who was unable to go due to some circumstances. So he wasn't there in the city. And then number 6 and 7, we had Roku and Nana. Yes. Yes, it's Roku and Nana. The twins. So Roku and Nana are twins. I can't. Don't worry, we can pick up and put it down also. So, if you can tell clearly, oh my god, this looks like, oh guys, I don't like my MS Paint, especially when I'm on my mouse. This is so bad. So, clearly you can see we have Isa, AJ, Therese, VRV, Roku, and Nana. This is the core Perez fam who went into Cadence. Isa, PD. Yes. Hi, Isa. Hello, Matthew. Hello, hello. AJ, she was in EMS. Guys, I'm struggling so much. Therese was in the DOJ. Guys, can you tell that this family is kind of powerful, but like we didn't intend this to happen? Pierre was in the mechanics. Roku and Nana were part of the business, a food joint. What was it called again? Ah! Cadence people, I summoned thee. What is the name of the food joint again? All I remember was BBG. Sorry. All I remember is BBG. I don't remember the name anymore. Greasy's, yeah, Greasy's. Thanks, Queen. So the twins were in Greasy's. So, you can tell this family very interesting. We have a PD, EMS, DOJ, mech, and in the food business. They're like in all the businesses. What does BBG mean? Oh no, BBG is a character. BBG is a character in Cadence. No, she's a character in Cadence. So yeah, this is the main Perez fam who went into Cadence together. Now, we shall move on back to the PD family. So the first thing I did when I got into Cadence was not meet my siblings. I went straight to the PD. Yes. Yes, Isa. Very responsible. Don't meet your family. Go to PD. Go get that job. Get that bag. So in the PD, there's a hierarchy, right? As many jobs do. There's the chief commander thing, and then there's the captains, and then there's the sergeants, and then there's the officers, and then there's the trainees. So we had our chief captain commander, her head chief captain commander, Vera. It was played by Seika. I don't know her. I don't memorize her Twitch, but you guys would see it if you watch Cadence. Vera has been playing in multiple GTA servers already in the past, and she has a lot of experience in PD, which is why she was our commander, chief commander. And then we also had Kaishi. Now this one is a very familiar name if you guys have been watching Cadence. Kaishi, sir, Commander Kaishi. This Kaishi was played by Kyoshim Priti. He's a very, very, very talented artist. Very funny guy. He has experience also in quite a bit of GTA servers as well. He also played a lot of PD. So, uh, he knows the ins and outs as well. So they did very good job in being the commanders. And then we have our okay. I can't. These two are the only people I can put in a proper position because everyone we had a lot of restructuring in the PD. So the next few people I met in the PD, the titos of PD, Kaishi, Captain Carl, and 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 Detective Dodong. I can't spell. God damn it. Dodong. Sir. So Captain Carl was played by Ina. What's his VTuber name again? Chotomate. Let me just scroll back down here. Let me just scroll all the way here. Um. Ah, wait. Ah, yes. The one who played Captain Carl, was Ina. I don't know if you guys know Ina. Ina is actually I don't know what is Ina. What is Ina? I don't know what type of VTuber Ina is. Chotomate. I don't even think about that. Ina, what are you? Hi you. Hello, hello. Give me a second. I will find out. Nah. Ah, there we go. So, the one who played Captain Carl was Inayamito. Oh, Inayama Mitoho. Yeah. He's a very funny guy, a very nice guy. One of my favorite characters in Gaydance. He is one of my many titos in the PD. There's three titos in the PD. Next is Detective Dodong. Detective Dodong. My other tito of the PD. I'm not gonna give spoilers yet, but the titos in the PD became related to me. For real. In character. So, the one who played Detective Dodong was Hazuki. Yoshida Hazuki. Yes, the Mr. What is he? He's a Yakuza man VTuber. Yeah, yeah. Hazuki, is this hamster in the toilet? What? Is my mic weird? Huh? Is my mic weird? I don't get it. Anyways, so yeah, these are the titos in PD, and then some other prominent characters. We also had what are their names again? Sorry guys, I have to look here. Sochi's character again? Lily, right? Lily, Captain Lily, True Danger. She is played by VT. They're very good at their RP as a captain. It was very funny because I was very intimidated by Tochi in the very at the first place, and then I did a whimsy moment, and I realized that she was in fact very whimsy. So I was like, no more intimidation. I love Lily. She did so well. She took care of a lot of us, a lot of the PD babies. She was literally PD babysitter, unfortunately. But she handled us all so well. We also have Elise. Elise Perez. Now, keep in mind, guys, Elise Perez, no relation to the Perez family whatsoever. But, no spoilers, no spoilers. Elise Perez. She was played by the wonderful, beautiful Andrea Hertz. Yes, yes, yes. And then next, we also had There's a lot of PD officers, so give me a moment. We also had Jason Jang. Jason. I'm not for those who are in who watch a lot of GTA stuff, mainly Lodestar, you might have heard the name Jason Jang before. Jason is a was played by Dream Senpai. Yes, that is Jason. Jason Jang. Yes, he plays Jason Jang also in Lodestar. You guys watch Lodestar. But the Jason Jang in Lodestar is a criminal. But in Cadence, he was a PD officer. Crazy. Who else was there? Give me a moment. We also have. I'm just gonna go down the list here now, guys. Okay, so give me a moment. We have also. Oh, my goat, Mateo, Mateo Flores. He was played by the one and only Mopo Potata. Hell yeah. Mopo played as Mateo Flores, and he was also in the PD. Yippee! Wait, I'll, let's put some music in. Put the music. Can you hear it? Okay, you can kind of hear it. Okay, so Mopo played Mateo Flores. It was nice to see that there was somebody I knew who was also in the PD with me, so I was like less intimidated. Woo! Next we also have Quinn Gambit. Keep in mind this name because later on in the story, he's very prominent in Isa's story. Quinn was played by the one and only glitched BT. Yes, that bunny over there. Wow! Shout out. Quinn was played by glitched. He was a glitch is a bunny VTuber. Bunny. What are you? All I know is you're a bunny. Anyways, he's a next we also have Ray, Raymond. I can't. Oh my god, it looks so bad. I'm so sorry, Ray. We have Raymond Hopkins, played by Ray Asuta. Yes, the Tito Bunny VTuber of the Philippines. Yes. And then we had Caspi, played by no, not Caspi, Cassidy was played by Caspian Luck. She is a marionette VTuber, if I remember correctly. I'm so sorry I butchered her name, Caspi. We also have Delinquency. Oh my god. Iconic. Delinquent. Quint? Delinquent. Delinquent she. If you realize their last name, she. Delinquent is the child of Taishi. Yes. We also have Drake. Officer Drake Solus. He was played by Edison, one of my bros. We also have Holishi and Molishi, but they weren't able to play as much because of some stuff with their PC, unfortunately. We also have Hannah Pin. Hannah Pin was played by Padayon Hannah. She plays a lot. Right now, she plays a lot of GTA. She's in Lodestar a lot. She's very cool. She's, keep in mind her name as well, very prominent in the story of Isa Perez. And I think, oh, also we have Ruku. I completely forgot. I'm so sorry, Ruku. I know it. His name was not Ruku here. It was an, what the fuck? Jesse Smith. So sorry. Jessie. Jessie Smith was played by Ruku Natsuki. Yes. A lot of PHP tubers. Yes, yes, yes. What are we doing? Recap from all the RP servers and Oshicons. But we're doing Cadence right now. Cadence first. Cadence! So yeah, this is the PD family, the ones who stayed, that I remembered. Well, so, why are some of these names very important? Let's highlight them in yellow because it's bright as hell. This? No. Good. Hi, Hong, hi! Kaishi. Who is Kaishi? Why is he very prominent? Kaishi was the face and the mascot of PD. You cannot think of PD in Cadence and not think of Commander Kaishi. He also adopted a bajillion million kids. And he also adopted Teres Perez. Hello, hello. Hello. You good? Yes. So Kaishi adopted Teres Perez, and as a joke, Isa was like, "Oh, if you adopt my sister, you adopt the whole Perez family." So he's like, "Okay." So Kaishi, Teres being the DOJ, she is, made adoption papers that the Perez siblings signed and Kaishi signed. So, Kaishi is the Perez family's adopted dad. Hello, Isan chat. Hello, Educate. So yeah, and here's an interesting fact. Dodong, Dodong here is cousins with Kaishi, meaning one of the titos of PD became my actual Isa Perez's actual tito. And now let's roll back a bit again. Remember Elise Perez, the one who was no relation to the Perez family originally. Elise, what Isa did was Isa asked Elise if she wanted to get adopted. Elise said yes. So we have another family member in the Perez family, Elise Perez. And then she also adopted Hannah. And Hannah said yes. So we have another sibling in the added to the Perez family. Hannah Pin Perez. Next. After adopting Hannah and Elise, Teres put a hard ban on Isa. No more sibling adoptions. Wait, no, not yet. After, yeah, not yet. Wait, let's scroll back. So, before anything else happens, remember this, okay? Remember Quinn, Raymond, Jason, Mateo. Why are these four names very important for the story of Isa Perez? Jason, where's my mouse? Where is my mouse? Okay. Jason, got married to Hannah Pin. So, Hannah Pin Perez became Hannah Pin Perez Jang. And Jason, apparently, he has so many freaking family names. Became part of the family. Next, Mateo. Why is Mateo also important? Mateo got married to AJ. How they met? They met in the airport and they're like, wow, this man, beautiful. Wow, this woman, beautiful. You want to get married? Yes. Fell in love in first sight, got married. But towards the end of the server. So many characters I can't keep up. Lamar. Oh, so many arrows. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. I would draw more arrows, but like it's gonna become a whole jumbled mess. Raymond. Why is Raymond also very important? Raymond ended up getting together with Teres Perez. Wow, the DOJ and PD. Wow. And Queen. Why is Queen also important here? Because Queen got married to Isa Perez. Yes. So Isa became Isa Gambit Perez. Oh my god, I can't write, brother. Gambit Perez. There we go. But this is like towards the end of the city, right? Towards the end of the city. Anyways. Not dropping the gambit nor the Perez in the name, lol. Okay. I'm sorry. Goddamn. And then, where is my mouse? I lost my mouse again. Oh, there it is. So, another fact. Another interesting thing. During Hannah and Jason's wedding, the one who stood in as Jason's parents slash any parental figure was Carl. And according to Carl, he is the dad of Jason. Don't know how that works. And because Jason married Hannah, because Jason married Hannah, that means Carl, another tito of the PD, became one of Isa's actual titos of the PD. What? Now we both can't compromise on that. Of course we cannot. Hello? And then we let's move back. This is just the PD and the Perez so far. Now we're gonna move to the DOJ. The DOJ. Sorry. So the DOJ, we have Therese Perez. Why is Therese Perez very important to the DOJ? Oh, Drew, thank you for the 6 months. Why is Therese Perez very important to the DOJ? Therese Perez is the DOJ. What does she mean by that? Therese Perez is the Chief Justice. She's the head of the DOJ. That's the head of the DOJ. So she's very important in the DOJ. Who else is in the DOJ? Of course, not including Mayor. Mayor is in another level on her own. In the DOJ we have Luna. T.S. Scarlett. Remember this last name, okay? Why? Luna was played by Darem Kado. Yes, Darem from Niji-sanji. Luna played Darem. Luna plus played by Darem. And she was very lovely. She was very cutie. Therese was literally always holding her hand and teaching her how to do DOJ stuff. Next, we also have Lyra Iris. No, Salem. Her name was Salem. Whoopsie. My bad. We have Lyra. I can't write, brother. Lyra was played by... No, I can't... Brother. Salem was played by Lyra. I don't know what Lyra is. I'm gonna be honest here. But she's also a VTuber. Salem was in a relationship, I think, with Drake. But I don't know what happened after that. Anyways, back to the topic. We also have... Who else was in the DOJ? Oh, right. We also have Kim Carr. Kim Carr was played by Irisu. Yeah, Kim Carr. Kim Carr was played by Irisu. She's also a VTuber, but definitely check them out. Guys, every people that I've named, please do check them out. We also have the one of the most important DOJ members other than Therese Perez. Brother, how do you spell your name? Evelyn Maxwell. Why is Evelyn Maxwell important? Let me set the scene. There was a crazy clown on the loose. He started kidnapping people. One of those people was Evelyn Maxwell. Why is she important? What does she have to do with any of the Perez fam? Ysa also got kidnapped by the crazy clown. And Ysa met Evelyn from the kidnapping. And during the kidnapping, They were like put in this secluded island, but so that nobody was able to get to them. Uh, Isa was dying of hunger and thirst because she didn't get any food, and then she found out that uh the other hostages had food and water. So Isa started crashing out, and Evelyn took care of Isa. So after that, Isa was like, I like her. Let's adopt her. And tada, we have our 10th member of the Perez family. Yay! So Evelyn Maxwell became Evelyn Maxwell Perez. Yes. And then, so that's all of the DOJ, I think. I don't think. Oh wait, I almost forgot Kai El Wardo. That's his name, right? El Ward El. That was his name in character. I forgot. I don't think he placed it. I don't think he put here. I like her. Let's adopt comedic timing. Damn. Will there be more Paris fam soon? Oh, calm down. Chill. We haven't even scratched the surface. So, now let us I cannot list down the EMS, guys. I will be honest. There's so many EMS. I am gonna get confused. So I cannot list down the EMS and write it down because I'm gonna kill myself. So, let's get to the Greasies because there's only a couple of people I remember in Greasies. So, in Greasies, we have Roku and Nana. Roku and Nana work in Greasies. I forgot who was the boss or who was a manager. Give me a second. I have to go to Cadence server to like look at the names. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't remember. There is cadence. A O C. This. Where is there? Anyways, in Greasies we have BBG. B. We have BBG slash what's her name? Wait, I need to find it. She also played another character who was also in Greasies. What? Akon! Akon, what is your character's name? God damn it. All I remember is BBG. BBG was played by Akon Bakun. She was a very good boss. He immediately hired Roku and Nana. So very, very grateful for her. Who else is there? I'm so sorry. I cannot remember a lot of. I remember there was the raccoon. The raccoon also worked for Gracie's, I think. There was the raccoon. The raccoon was played by. Wait, give me a second. Ladnezer, or they're very, very. They play a lot of GTA RP. They're a GTA RP veteran. They played a lot of GTA RP for a long time, and they are a very, very wonderful person. They have insane range for their vocal, cause when she was in playing the raccoon, she was playing a guy. But when you hear her normally when she's speaking, woman, her range is insane, huge. Raccoon was one of the best criminal drivers that I've seen in Cadence. So big praise. We also have AK Strike, who was kind of in Greasy's for a bit, but then I don't know what happened to him. We also have. Oh, Granny was in Greasy's. We have Granny Rice. Granny Rice. Granny Rice was played by Aya Sunrise. She is a very wonderful, beautiful person. She's very cute. She played Granny uh, as a joke, but then people really loved Granny, so she stuck with uh, Granny Rice, and she worked in Greasy's as well. For some reason, there's a lot of old people in Greasy's. Anyways, there's also let me scroll down, guys. There's a lot of people here. There was also who is this? Wow, si Lodi pala to eh. Wow! There was I almost forgotten DOJ. I'm so sorry. We have PJ, Pink Jesus. PJ. His actual name was what's PJ's actual name? Leon, something like that. I completely forgot about him. I'm so sorry, PJ. We also had Lennox. Lennox. What was Lennox's? Wait, Lennox. Sorry, I need to. Lenny, Dennis. Had Grandpa Dennis. Grandpa Dennis was also in Greasy. Ish. I remember. There's a whole lot of people. There's also Mimi. Mimi was played by Naya. Naya Torinko. Yeah, Naya's so cute. Here comes. I'm doing a recap first, so let's push that aside. Mimi was played by Naya Tarinko. She is a very, very wonderful person. Mimi is also important because Mimi got married to Roku. So Mimi became a Perez as well. Now we're gonna move to a second. Okay. Now we're gonna move to Scarlet Temple. Wow, Scarlet Temple. I cannot remember the people here again. By the way, there's so many. Who is in Scarlet Temple? Do you remember Scarlet? Why does Luna have the same name as Scarlet Temple? Let us meet the owner of Scarlet Temple. What was her name? Madame Victoria. Was it Victoria? Yes, Victoria. Madame Victoria. Victoria. What's this? Victoria X Scarlet. That's struggling real hard here. Who played Madame Victoria? It is played by Mao. It's Mao. Ish. Mao played as Madame Victoria, and Madame Victoria is the mother of Luna S. Scarlet. Yes, Scarlet. Wow! Now this is getting complicated. There's a lot of families here. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember much of people of Scarlet Temple. I know there was Papa EP. If you guys know Papa EP. Papa EP, aka Jet Sterling. Long ass names, bro. Sterling Cardinal. Oh yeah. Cardinal. Jet Sterling Cardinal was played by Papa EP, Sleepy Weekly. Oopsie. So the quirk, there's Hero, Lucky. Yeah, Hero. There's 3. There's another quirk, I think. I forgot. So there's 2, Lucky and Hero quirk. I don't know. There was also there's another confusing thing because Hannah, you remember Hannah from the PD? Hannah Pin Perez. She was also technically a quirk, so she was technically Hannah Pin Quirk Perez. Which means the Quirk family and the Perez family kind of merged together, but that's another whole complicated thing. There was also we had a whole discussion about this, by the way. Um, there was also Yikon. Yika, Yika, Ugh! Yikan, Yikan, Paus, Paus. Yikan Paus was played by Hoshimi Toshi. Yes, very beautiful, wonderful person. Uh, Toshi. Uh, you gotta remember her too because she also got married to a very. She got married as well. What is this? Uh, Dogo-san, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Uh, who I forgot who else was in Scarlet Temple. There's so many. There was also what is this? I need to look up their colors. Oh, right. This is another very important name in. Where is my mouse? There is Cipher. I don't know how to spell his name. Cipher. Cipher. I forgot his last name. It was like cat in Malaysian or something, I think. Cipher. Why is Cipher important as well? Cipher married Nana Perez, meaning this is another Perez who was drawn into the family. Yay! Yay! I think that is all. Oh no, there's also Charlie Quirk. Oh my god, forgot. There's also Charlie Quirk. Charlie Quirk. There was a uh, there was Julie Miller, who's technically a Quirk. I think that's no, no wait, nope, yep, yeah, no. I think that's all the Scarlet Temple members. Yep, that's all the Scarlet Temple members. Okay, I'm not gonna list. Wait, actually, do we want to list down the EMS? Will we do it, Isa? Will we? Will we? Okay, we'll say. Wait. Oh, I almost forgot in Reese's. There's also B. B Eru. Why is B Eru also important? I'm so sorry, B. I almost forgot you. B became the adopted child of Mimi and Roku. So B is now a Perez. Wow. B was played by Itsuki VT. Okay, the EMS. Okay, let's. Need to. Okay, the EMS was a whole bunch of people. So, from what we know, AJ was part of the EMS. We have a lot of very prominent characters in the EMS as well. For those who don't know, we also had where are they? Sorry, I need to find their name. So many of them, bro. Where is oh no, this is not them. Where's the EMS, bro? I lost the EMS. Sorry, there's a lot of people here. I need. Nope, that's not it. Brother, what is the EMS? I am so lost. Here, I found it. We have AIDS. AIDS was played by Virtua Virtua Express. He was also a permanent EMS member. AIDS as in AYDS. Yes. We also had dude, where's the EMS? We had Cash Monet. Cash Monet was also a very prominent EMS member. We also had Dr. CC Clover. Dr. CC Clover was played by Rai Galilei of Niji Sanji. Yes, Rai. Yes, he's also prominent. All right. For another thing, the EMS, uh, Clover was wait. I think the ex partner of Madame Victoria and uh was the father of Luna, but then they broke up, and then Jet got together with Madame Victoria, so he's a stepfather to Luna. Yeah, that's a no. That's a whole nother thing. Um, we also have Peter. Doc Peter. He was also an EMS that was played by Dex VP. We have Doc Sam Sulok. Sam Sulok was a doctor as well. He was a gym bro. He was what was he? He was like a professional bodybuilder turned EMS or something like that. This is just from one RP server, right? Yeah. Sam Sulok, very iconic. Um, we also have Milo. Yeah, Milo was also a doctor. He was played by Myro. Um, I think he was also technically a quirk. I can't remember. We also have what did wait. We have um I'm trying to remember what Nuva's character was. Was Because I'm thinking of her Lodestar character. No, mm, give me a second. Wait, I need to find it. Wait, Chotomate, I need to find her name. I can't remember her name. It was a funny doctor related, like medicine related name as well. I'm so sorry, Nuva. I'm so sorry. Was it Laura's? Laura? Laura Zapan? No, that's her Lodestar name. I'm gonna remember it eventually. I think that's is that all of the EMS? Oh, there's also Dr. Tokichi. Dr. Tokichi, played by Fuatoki Hamuko. First name Toki, last name Chi. Tokichi. We also have Dokyun. Dokyun is also there, played by Yooners. We also have another 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 doctor. I don't remember their name. They're played by Yusis. And we also had Zuri. I forgot who Zuri played as, but Zuri Moto also played as an EMS there. Okay, I think that's all the whitelisted job people. We have not even gone to Fishbait. Fishbait is basically Crims people. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's try to so for the criminals and fish, actually let's start with Fishbait first. Who is in Fishbait? There was Jin Tetra. Who is Jin Tetra? Jin Tetra was played by Tenjin. And why is he important? Because he married Yikan. So Yikan is now Yikan Tetra. Yikan Paul's Tetra. Yikan married criminal. And she was like, dreamy. Who else? We also have, okay, we're gonna just list out the criminals now. We have, Raccoon was also criminal, by the way. So we had AK Strike, who was also a criminal. There's a lot of whimsy criminals in Cadence now I think about it. Um Oh, I forgot Kira. Kira was also an EMS. Kira was played by Kira's. Alright, I forgot what her character's name. I'm so sorry. We also have. Wait, I'm looking at the other criminals. For the criminals, haven't even talked about the mechanic yet. There was also. Oh, speaking of the clown man, the one who played the clown man, was uh played the clown Jumbo was played by Toons. He's known as Victor Magyabang. Yeah, Toons. Toons played uh Jumbo the clown slash Victor. He did a very creepy clown. I was kind of shaking and scared. We also have Noe Blue and Noe Red. There are two different Noes. They're both in crims. We also had. I forgot who Luigi's character was, but I know he was a cos. Perez. There's Perez Takian. He was also a criminal, I think. He was also a mechanic. He was a cosplayer. He was Michael Jackson. We also had. I'm sorry, I'm looking through the list. There was so much people go. Basically, most of the mechanics were crims, from what I remember, if I'm not mistaken. According to many people, not all, but most. Um, Kai Eduardo was also Kai a crim? Kai was a crim very short for a short while, and then he became DOJ somehow. Um, guys, I can't list all these people. I cannot list all these people. There's so many people. I don't remember all these people. I mean, I know them, but like I cannot remember the characters. But that's just in Cadence. My brain hurts. That took us 1 hour. So back to the main story. So Ysa joined the PD. Why did she join the PD? This is the actual lore reason why Ysa joined the PD. She wanted to drive again, even though she can't drive. But why? Why can't she drive? In this is lore, not in like what actually happened in the previous city, because we haven't played in the previous city for a while. But in lore, Ysa lost her license in the previous city because of a lot of vehicular misconduct. So her license was taken away, and but her because Teris was a DOJ, she was a lawyer. She helped clean Isa's record, and then they moved to another city with the whole family. So Isa's record was clean. Isa decided, you know what? Let's go into the PD because I wanna drive again, even though she cannot drive. So Isa became an officer. And then while being a intern officer trainee, she met the PD officers. All these PD officers, all these lovely PD officers. So during her first few days as a PD trainee, she drove with all of the titos of PD. Yes, that is right. She was the Adam. Adam is basically a partner when patrolling. So she patrolled with Carl, she patrolled with Dodong, she patrolled with Kaishi. And all the titos gave her their life stories. And the one who stuck out the most to Isa was Dodong, because he was talking about detective work. And Isa was like, that's very interesting. How do you remember everyone's RP names? That's crazy. I don't. I missed out a whole lot of in EMS, mech, and the crims. I feel so bad, girly. Hi, Abby. So yeah, Isa became this was like, oh, I want to try being a detective. Sounds like you don't have to drive a lot. And then Dodong's like, I'll keep that in mind. Uh, long story short, Isa became a junior detective who was training under Dodong. Um, but during the times that Dodong was not there, Isa was like patrolling with the rest of the PD, and there was a lot of times where it's just all the girls, so they're just hanging around. And then uh during this time, Isa became close with Hannah. Isa became close with. Let's change this. We're using a pointer now because we don't have a red dot. Isa became close with Hannah. Isa became close with Drake. He also became kind of close with Carl and Carl, Kaishi, Dodong. And so they like she was talking a lot with them. Yada yada yada. Yet chat chat chat. Chat chat chat. Yep yep yep. And then she never really saw. Okay, this is the funny thing, right? Isa never really like interacted much with Quinn at this very start, which is funny how they got together. So roll back to the start. Why didn't Isa interact much with Quinn? Quinn was a schizophrenic. Period. No, no, no. So Quinn had schizophrenia. So he was like this crazy guy who was like in the PD, who just went to the PD because Kaishi was in the PD. Because Quinn's character, Glitch's character, has history with Kaishi, Carl, Dodong, uh, Jesse, and some other thing. Because they were the same characters in the previous city that moved together here. So Quinn just went to the PD to follow Kaishi. And there was times when Quinn had to patrol, so somebody would always patrol with Quinn. Usually that was Hannah, and then Hannah was after a while, I think a week or two of Hannah like patrolling with Quinn, or like Hannah, Elise, and some other people patrolling with Quinn. They were like, "Oh, is I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I don't want to patrol with Quinn anymore." And Issa was like, "What?" And then they're like, "Oh, Quinn can't patrol on his own because we have to have an Adam." So they're like, "Issa, you go with Quinn." I was like, "He's like, huh? Oh, okay." And she got along great. Why did Issa get along great with Quinn? No, it's not because she has a lot of siblings, so she knows how to take care of them. Issa is the youngest, by the way. Issa is the youngest of the Perez siblings. The reason why Issa got along great with Quinn was because she understood the schizophrenia insanity thing. You know why? Because Issa is clinically insane. Boom, lore drop again. That's so random. Yeah. The reason let's step back. Let's step back. You remember how I said that in Issa's lore, Issa lost a driver's license in her previous city, and Therese had to help her. It was due to her not schizophrenia, due to her clinical insanity that caused her to lose her license. There's a whole thing that happened, which caused because of that lost her license. But because her sisters helped her, AJ giving her her meds, Therese clearing her name, she had a clean record. And nobody knew that she was clinically insane. So, anyways, fast forward, Issa got along great with Quinn. She was like, "Oh, it's not that hard to hang out with him. It's not hard to patrol with him." And they're like, "What? You're perfect!" And then people started shipping Issa and Quinn together because for some reason the only people Quinn would listen to properly was um, Kaishi, Lily, Elise, and every now and then Issa. So everyone's like, "Oh, Quinn, Issa," and Issa's like, "What?" And then Quinn's like, "Huh?" And then the funny thing is, the Perez sisters, all the Perez sisters, I mean, so the Perez sisters, they all liked Quinn because they're like, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. So they started shipping Issa with Quinn, and Issa was like, "Huh?" And then Quinn was like, "Huh?" So the whole love story of Issa Perez and Quinn Gambit was like everyone's like, they're so perfect for each other. They're a match made in hell. But like when Issa and Quinn are together like alone, they're very like there's moments of insanity but moments of like calm. So it was a very 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 slow burn. Like super duper slow burn. Like it hurt cuz it was like the first last half of the first week or the first half of the second week where Issa started to have like patrolling with Quinn a lot. So people are like, they're a match made in hell. And then suddenly, one day, boom, Quinn's schizophrenia got resolved due to Kaishi electrocuting him or something. Or was it a gunshot? No, because of an electrocution. Yes. So he became really serious. Like he was a serious PD officer. He had no more like hee hee ha ha's, and he was like very serious. So I think it was around there that his Isa and Quinn's relationship progressed, and then he every now and then uh he'd go back to being insane, and then yeah, uh that's how they got together. Um, rolling back again. Isa's career as a PD officer. So, so we heard that Isa became a detective, right? What happened? So in the first few weeks, Isa was doing detective work with Dodong. So they had to go undercover a lot. So they're doing all that blah blah blah, undercover work, undercover work, undercover work, and then in that's where they met their source of their info source, who was El Capitan. El Capi! El Capitan was a neutral criminal, a neutral party, but still considered a criminal. He himself never got his hands dirty, but he got people to work for him. So he was more of an information broker. So there was a lot of times where, because Dodong was basically afternoon shift, but Isa was on like almost all the time. She was always on shift almost all the time. So sometimes Isa had to talk to El Capitan by himself. And because Isa is kind of clinically insane, right? She still has a bit of like little silly to her. So when she first met El Capitan, she was like, serious. But then later she just called him El Capi, like in front of his big boss stuff. So he'll be like, hello, El Capi. So she had this, not gonna lie, she had a soft spot for El Capi. She liked El Capi. And then later on, El Capi had to leave the city because of some reasons in RP slash I think. So he had to leave the city. So they couldn't continue detective work. So we are doing a lot of investigation stuff with the rest of the PD. And because of that, Isa was always adaming with Quinn. And because of that, there was a lot of chases. And Isa has grown to love chases. Isa became not used to slow cars anymore. Like she herself, if she drives very bad, but she still wants cars to be fast. But she's a motorcycle girly. Anyways, um, during the chases, this is the funny thing. Usually in other RP servers, people are like, "Oh, there's hostages. We gotta take it serious." In this city, we're gonna make it funny. So for like negotiations, there was a lot of dance battles. There was a lot of like funny requests before the chases, so it would be fun for both the criminals and the PD. And I'd say because of that, it made the whole thing even more fun. There was barely any bad blood between the crims and the PD, which is very wonderful. And then towards the end of the server, there was a lot of races that was happening because that was the main goal of Cadence. The main goal of Cadence was to be a racing server. Straight up marathon run plus swimming. Oh, don't remind me. We had that again in Vimachi. Anyways, in towards the end of the server, there was a lot of races, a lot of marriages happening. Um, there was like a wedding, a mass wedding reception, wedding thing that happened for a race that was held by the by the Silent Sanctuary, which I forgot to talk about. The Silent Sanctuary was basically a church slash cult of Lightning McQueen, and Isa was not fucking with that. So she was like, so yeah, a bunch of people got married under the blessings of Lightning McQueen, including two cars, uh, which I will talk about later, to join the race. There's a couple of people who didn't get wed by the blessing of Lightning McQueen, thank God. Well, some of those people was actually Ikan and Jin Tetra, so they didn't get wed by the blessing of Lightning McQueen. They got wed by the blessing of Mayor Bernarki, another couple who got married without the blessing of Lightning McQueen nor the blessing of the mayor was actually um was it it was Nana and Cypher. Nana and Cypher got married. Um it was like but Therese was actually the one who held the wedding for Nana and Cypher. And Issa and Quinn also got married. And Therese also held that for them. Roku and Mimi, I think, got married as well because of Lightning McQueen, I think. I forgot. I know AJ and Mateo got married because of Lightning McQueen. I forgot. There's so many people who got married towards the end just to join a race, and Iso's like, we're not joining a stupid race because of Lightning McQueen. I am not gonna get blessed by my Lightning McQueen. So that's what happened, and then it was very fun, all that. So that's Cadence. Cut it off. Before that, yes, there was cars that got married. One of them was Pochi, and one of them was Popo. Pochi was the girl, Popo was the guy. Why did the cars get married? Technically, Popo was given was born was birthed by Captain Carl. So yes, Captain Carl. There was Mpreg in Cadence. Captain Carl was pregnant with twins. One of them was Taylor. It was a human, and the other one was Popo. It was a car. And Popo got married to Pochi, who is another person's car. Yeah, Broken Mimi got married because Mimi wanted to race properly this time. Yeah. Cars got married? Yes, Cars got married. PD car. Joey. Alright, Joey. Joey's also another PD. I forgot. He was a crim slash mech turned PD. So, Joey's car was Pochi. And it was a girl. And then Carl's son, which was a car, was Popo. And Popo got married to Pochi. For the race. Yeah. So that's a whole nother thing. Mpreg happened in Cadence, and also Cars getting married in Cadence because Lightning McQueen. Yeah. Did Victor and Alice get married? I can't remember. All I remember is during AJ and Mateo's wedding, I actually cried. Because also out of RP, out of character, Yabi and Mopos have been trying to get their GTA characters married in multiple servers, but it never happened. So when they got to do it this time, I actually cried. So yeah, that's Cadence. Yeah, Cadence. Okay, next topic. Next one. What are we talking about next, Isa? Since you just talked for how long about Cadence? Next, we're gonna talk about Lampas! Yay! Lampas! Another... Isa, what is Lampas? Well, you see here, my wonderful viewer, my very wonderful recruit, Lampas is a Minecraft server that we played in Gamers Outreach. Yay! Why were you playing a Minecraft server in Gamers Outreach? It was for charity. It was for the kids. So every donation for the story of Lampas was given was for a charity outreach for the kids, so that they can have like these mobile gaming stations, so for the ones who are like in the hospital, so that they can have a little happiness in their life. And we did a wonderful job in Lampas. So I think we went above and beyond our goal, actually. So we were able to donate more stations for the kids. So that was a very good job. Now, Isa, why were you stuck in Lampas and you didn't stream? Well, you see, my very lovely recruit, I was a builder here. I was a builder in Lampas. Yes, you heard right. Ysa Hong, Hamster, Isa the builder is back at it again. Yeah, so I was recruited by Macy to be a builder in Lampas. But yeah, the one who owned the server was Vivi. It was VR Wise Heart. I'm sure you guys have heard of VR Wise Heart. She's pretty cool. She's a pretty cool gamer. Um, but yeah, I've met Vivi before. Because she was in one of my previous. She was in who server that? She was in Seika Seafest's Minecraft server, which I also helped in. So I was surprised. I didn't know that it was her server, and then I was like, "Oh my god, hi, hi, hi!" So I was helping building that. I'm not sure if I still have the photos of when I was building in Lampas. Give me a moment. Give me a wee moment. Let me just take a gander to see if I still have it. No, that's my nope, that's it. This no, I don't have it. Nope, that's GTA. That's still GTA. Nope, that's the Ranman. I don't have it. Anyways, I was building a lot in Lampas. We still have the photos somewhere here. I think I'll have to search it in the Lampa server. Pretty sure it's somewhere here. Hmm. Um. Anyways, I can't find it. Anyways, in Lampas, we had we had a couple of factions to divide us as well. So, in Lampas, we have the... Where is my mouse? I lost it again, guys. Oh, it's here. We have the LMI, the Lampas Marine Institute. So, it's a bunch of scholars, a bunch of researchers. We also have the nobility. Where is my mouse? Again, I lost it. We had the nobility. Nobility. We also had the fisheries. We also had the merchants, was it? Yeah, we also had the merchants. What were they called? Yeah, they were called the merchants. Is this all? No, we also had the faith. We also had the faith. Can't forget about the faith. Was it only 5 factions? No, we also had the navy. Navy and tourism. So there's a lot. There's a lot of people. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna struggle because there's so many people. I don't think I'm gonna be able to write their names properly. Okay. So, let me... What is... Who... What? My brain just stopped. Okay, so who are the builders in... Let's lower the music a bit because I can't hear. I can't hear my brain. So, who were the builders in Lambas? So show me the builders, the ones who were invited here. Was Toshi, yes. Yukon was also a builder along with me, Isa. We also had the actual admins who were also building a lot. He had I think Batala was also building. We had Mega. He's an actual like professional builder. We also have Vice Chancellor. This is Yoshi, Sketchbook Yoshi. Yoshi helped a lot with the create buildings and stuff. We have Oti Swimmers. They were also a builder. Vivi was also building a lot. There's also Wallace D. Wells was also doing a lot of building stuff, and some other people as well. Quinn also helped a lot with the building because we need help. We needed help and we were closing in fast. So, we have, let's now proceed to Limmy. Who is in Limmy? Of course. Uh, we have, what are their names? Where's we had Macy, who was the chancellor. His chancellor, John, was it John Love Machine? John Love Machine. So Macy was the chancellor. He was the head of the Limmy, and then we have Yoshi. Yoshi was the vice chancellor. Yoshi's character was what was Yoshi's character's name again? I just always called her vice chancellor. Anyways, vice chancellor Yoshi. Vice chancellor Yoshi. Very poggers. Yoshi is a create god. There's a lot of people in the LMI, by the way, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to write all their names properly. Isa, if you're a builder in Lampas, what? Why did you stay so long and why didn't you stream? Well, you see, I also played a character, but she was more of like an NPC type of thing. My character was Zanti Starfish. Yes, if you guys have watched Lampas, you probably have seen a tiny ass hamster running around in this very tiny voice, squeaking and squealing about something about building and stuff. Zanti Starfish. And I can't spell Starfish. Already time to lurk. Okay, nine, dada. So, Zanti Starfish. If you're a Lampas watcher, you probably have heard the last name Starfish. Why is that so familiar? You see, there were Starfish sisters. There were 4 Starfish sisters. We had Zanti Starfish, Blossom Starfish, Maeve Starfish, and Rory Starfish. So, Zanti was in the LMI. Zanti was in the LMI. She was the building maintenance crew, aka NPC. We had in the fisheries, we had Maeve. Maeve was played by Evie Evelyn Perez. Maeve was played by Evie. She was in the fisheries. Maeve Starfish. We also have Rory Starfish. Rory Starfish was played by Andrea Hertz. Yes, she was still my sister in another life. And then we have Blossom Starfish, who was in the Faith. Yes. Hey, Isa and chat. I hope everything is good day. Just hoping to say hi real quick. Gotta work in, this is the mom. Oh, hi, Bowtie. Thank you so much for dropping by. Nice to see ya. Nice to see ya. So, the Starfish Sisters. Why? How did Santi become a Starfish Sister? Is Santi a shapeshifter? Well, you see, the Starfish Sisters found Santi, like, numing around the sewers and the gutters. And they're like, wow, this is a funny little hamster. Let's adopt her. And then people would say, as a pet, right? No, as a sister. Santi became their little sister. I don't know how that worked, but yes, Santi is their little sister. Anyways, back to the topic. In LMI, we had a bunch of people in LMI. One person that you have to keep in mind is Clary. Clary on Tetra. Why is Clary important? Because she is the daughter of Percival of John Love Machine. She was the neglected daughter of Love Machine. Okay, who else was in LMI? We also have Bo. Bo is one of the rats. Also, if you watch a lot of of the Lampas, there was a whole rat pack. They were a whole bunch of rats working together, and they were spread out evenly throughout all the factions. They were like the Perezes, but rats. Yeah. And then we also have Henriette. What's her name? Henriette Rosenfort. She was also in the LMI. Played by Michu, Henriette, Henriette. Why do people have such complicated names? It's so hard for me to write. We have a very infamous person in the LMI. Lampas people already know him. Ian Crane. Uh, there's the one who acted the person behind Ian Crane was Pochi. Yes, Pochi was a very very good in RP. So big ups to him. Very very big ups. Another person, another people that we already know from our previous RP server was Inko. Inko Tinko. Inko was played by Hoshimi Toshi. Yes, Inko was played as Yikan, as by Toshi, aka Yikan, and along with Inko was Professor Ten. Who's Professor Ten? Well, you see, Professor Ten was played by Tenjin, aka Jin Tetra. Yes, he was a skeleton, a very very old skeleton. Another person very infamous in the LMI was John Octopus. John Octopus, aka the hero of Lampas. Uh, John was played by Amane. He was a very very good. He did very very well in RP. Very hard in getting the story to be pushed further. Next, we also have Raven. Raven Cruel. Raven was played by Kirin. Kirin, aka Christian. We also have Roscoe Blackthorn. I've never really seen them around. I'm not gonna lie, or if I did, I'm so sorry. I forgot you. We also Oscar. I do remember the name very vaguely. We also had Roxana Black. I remember now. Roxana and Roscoe Blackthorn. They are the scary Blackthorn family that had a torture chamber in the LMI. Yeah, I didn't know they built that. We also had Winona, if I'm not mistaken. Forgot. I think Winona was in LMI. I forgot. We also had Quincy. Quincy, aka Q. He was another very well-known character in LMI in Lampas. Very good in RP as well. We also had Ako. Ako was a extraterrestrial in Lampas. Very very cool. Very cool. They had the coolest figure model I've seen. Like when I first saw Ako's model, I was like jaw drop, gonna jump off. Anyways, we also had Baba Minerva. Minerva was played by Space Monkey. Baba. I cannot spell. Baba Minerva. We also had Bridget Biscuit, played by Bunny BB. Bridget. Also, I kept getting confused with people, like where they were, which faction they were, because there were so many people who was not in LMI that was in LMI, because we were like, we have room for you. I don't remember. I just assumed everyone in LMI was LMI, which is in character with Zanti, by the way. But like also as a person, as Ysa, I was like, I don't know. We also had Cora Reef. Cora Reef was also very well known. She's one of the interns in LMI. Very iconic as well. We also had Dr. Gooberg. Dr. Gooberg was played by Alicia. She is her character figure model was also very cute. She was so adorable. I don't know what Dr. Gooberg was. It was she was a yellow blob thing. We also had Dr. Ramona Vance. Ramona. Dr. Ramona was played by Cherushini. I don't. Is that her name? I forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong, Dr. Ramona. We also had Dr. K, played by Kokorumi. I don't remember seeing them a lot. I'm so sorry. There was also Kaiser Moriarty. I don't remember seeing them. There was also uh ah Chotomate. I don't remember seeing a lot of these people. I remember Mira. We also had Mira Periwinkle. Mira was played by Celis, the harpy VTuber, the very, very, very good singing harpy VTuber. There was also a bunch of people here that I don't remember seeing. I'm not gonna lie. We also had Stein. I remember Stein. Stein was very active as well in LMI. Stein was played by Kento. We also have Winona. Yeah, I didn't mistake her. Winona Frey was played by Winterra. Yes. No, Winona. She was the true winner in Lampas. She got the she she got the admiral. Anyways, roll back, roll back. Nobility. Now we're gonna talk about the nobility. Who are the nobility? The nobility is a bunch of rich people who got mommy's money. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm kidding. No, the nobility did a very good job in their roles. Who was part of the nobility? We have Beatrix. Beatrix. AKA Luca Lullaby. The person who played Beatrix was Luca Lullaby. Luca was very, very good in her role as Beatrix. She was very intimidating and scary. I could not go near her at all. But that means she did a really good job. Who was in Nobility? We had Mr. Aurelio Ronov, who was played by Megino. I will try to write your name properly. I am so sorry, Lampas people. Do not look at me. Do not perceive me. We also had Aurelius Azulite, played by Ray Katsuka. Yes, Ray. Aurelius or Aurelius. You know, their names are very close to each other. That was kind of scary. Who else was in Nobility? We also had our very own Lord Quinethy Barrington. Yes, greetings. The one who played Lord Quinethy Barrington is Glitch VT. Yeah, he is the one of the most iconic characters as well in Lampas, I'd say, because his catchphrase of greetings got became everybody's vocal stem for a very, very long time, and it still is a vocal stem for some people, from I know. Hugh Barrington. I'm not gonna write your whole name, Quinn. It's too long. We also had Penny Constella. She was played by Mary Forger. She's very, very nice. Very, very nice person. Very, very pretty character. She had one of the coolest way of speaking, I'd say. It was very old timey, I'd say. Like, you know how they used to speak on the TVs in America, where it's not quite American. It's like in the middle of British and American. Yeah, that's how she was. That's how she was speaking. It was really cool. I loved it. There was also Prince Manai. Wait, was Prince Manai there? No, Prince Manai was not there. Was he there? Yes, Prince Manai was there. Uh, oh yeah, he was there. Prince Manay was the one with the thirst trap art thing. We had Prince Manay, played by Manay. Yeah, the very thirst trap art that I saw in Lord Quinity Barrington's boat. We also had um Sir Ramses, Ram Drake. Sir Ramses was a nobility that I did not know was a nobility because he lived on the sea. No, we're going down the list. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Stop getting ahead of yourself. Ramses was a nobility. Yes. Captain Ramses was a nobility that did not seem like a nobility because people thought he was in fisheries, but he was actually a nobility. We also have. Let me scroll down. Let me scroll down. We also had, of course, we cannot forget the goat himself, Archduke Frico the Fourth, first of his name. Frico. Hi, Cap. Hi, Cappy. I fell in love at first sight for Enko at Oshicon. That's crazy. So Lord Frico, the Frenchman who caught very quickly that Enko was not a Frenchman. We also had who else are we missing? We also had Prince Calum. Yes, Prince Calum, the our quite literal goat. Prince Calum also played by Aqua. If you guys know Aqua Plus, he is a very cool VTuber. He is played by Prince Calum. Everybody went crazy for Prince Calum's tail because it was super duper cute. How's Hamster Life? Hamster Life is good. I'm doing a quick recap. We just finished the recap of Cadence. I didn't write everything because I was gonna have a headache trying to do that. And now I'm doing the recap for Lampas. Yay! We also had Mr. Chadley M. Chaddington. He was played by Rhea. Very cool character. Chadley. I wasn't able to interact with them as much because they were living in the other side of the world, unfortunately. But I saw them in other people's streams and their character looked very cool. I think I met them only once or twice. We also had Darcy Q Ward, played by Cake vs VT. They're also in the nobility. I would say that a lot of the people I'm in Lampas I was not able to meet because I had a proper sleep schedule during Lampas, unfortunately. Sigh. There was also Madame Vice what's that? Duchess Elizabeth Montclair. Elizabeth. Who also was another winner in Lampas because she got with the captain. We also had Mr. Eros Riftan Labo. Mr. Lavo. Mr. Lavo was played by Edison. I think he was supposed to play a jerk, but then whenever I was interacting with him, he was so nice to me. because Santi was a tiny little baby. There was also Ethan Charles, played by Holmes, the Holmes VT, very iconic VTuber. So I wasn't able to interact with him as much because he lives in the other side of the world, and everybody has all the events are happening at the other side of the world because I have a proper sleep schedule. So Ethan. I think we're almost done with the nobility. Psych! There was also Hitorius. Hitorius and Miss Tokiania. Hitorius. and Tokiana. Was Tokiana? They usually came in three in a group of three with Aurelius. Hitorius was played by Hitori, and Tokiana, as you could expect, was played by Tokichi. There was also Lady Harmony Beaumont, played by Rhythm. Harmony. Sorry, I'm guys. I cannot write your full names. You guys have long ass names, and I only have a mouse. We also had the rat himself, Leo Mascarpone, played by Dougie. Where the goat, dude. Dougie is actually so crazy because Dougie helped me with Mine's anti model, and big ups to him. He's crazy. He's crazy. He also, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he also did all of the rat models for all the rat pack. Leo had the most like Riz out of all the rats. He Riz Blossom somehow, I think. Or it's another rat, I forgot. There was also Lucian Ward, aka Mr. 8-Pack himself. We also had Makona, the tarot reader. I didn't know she was part of the nobility, but apparently she is. She was the horse. She also had a really cool model. I think that should be all of the nobility. Ah, psych! Again! There was also... Oh wait, no, that is it. That is it all. That is all. Psych! Anyways. Oh, look at that list, bro. That's all. We're not yet even done. So... Are you guys ready for another hour of explanation? Fisheries. We have the fisheries. Who is in the fisheries? What are the fisheries? Fisheries are basically people who are, well, fishermen and the farmers. They did a huge help in the story of Lampas. They were the ones who were providing food and nutrition for the whole of Lampas. Who was part of fisheries other than, of course, Maeve and Rory Starfish? These two very iconic characters, but because they also got with the leaders of some of the leaders of Lampas. Quick break to like just do quick jump. Rory got together with Xander Pierce, played by XP 88 XP. He was one of the leaders of the fisheries. Yeah, you go get them, sis. We also have Bon V. I don't remember seeing them. They were part of fisheries as well. We also had I gago. Captain Seamus. Captain Seamus, aka Mob's biggest crush ever, but never got with him because he likes them woman older. I gago. Sorry. She's gonna kill me if she hears me. She's gonna kill me, I swear to God. We also had Betty Malark, played by Akaharu. I don't remember seeing them. They probably are in the other side of the world. Betty, or I didn't really interact much with people, honestly. I was NPC maxing. We also had Edward Creed, played by Balila. I don't remember. Eddie, I don't remember seeing you, sir. So sorry. But then again, I don't remember a lot of people because yes. We also had Erin Gale, played by Noe, Madame Noe, but she wasn't able to play as much because she was busy. We also have Harry Halibut, played by Musi. Harry Halibut played by Mizzy, who was played by Rui, who is aka Rui Monroe of Cadence. A creme, by the way. We also had Ivanov, played by Udon. I don't know if I've ever seen Udon on the server. We had Kyra Nami, one of the dragons, played by Kumaira. She's kind of cool. She's kind of really, really, really cool. You gotta give her a follow, guys. We also have Meryl, our goat Meryl. Wait, no, that's yeah, our goat Meryl. Meryl is literally the one who foresaw all of the farming. They were played by Tavi, Mama Tavi. Until this day, still watching over the farms. Aosap just got back from doing groceries. Welcome back. We also have Moth Muggin, played by Mug Moth. We also have there's so many people here, guys. I'm not gonna be able to do this properly. We also have um Windsor, who was the Tomato Man. He was the Red Tomato Man. I remember him because I was roaming around with him in the very first of Lampas. Hi, Beer. Hello. We also have Ariel, played by Aruri. You can call her Aruri. Ariel, she was the fishing goat. I spelled Aruri not instead of Ariel. We also had who else is here? Barry Macklemore, the bear guy. He was also a fishery man. I forgot about that. He was a bear. We also had Cheddar Squeaks. Cheddar Squeaks was also part of the fisheries. Is one of the rats. Very cool rat. We also had. Honestly, I didn't meet a lot of. I don't memorize all the fisheries. I'm not gonna write the names anymore, guys. It's taking a bajillion years. Anyway, we also had Faye feature, Finn and PRD Latte. PRD Latte was also a very cute rat, part of the rat pack, also in the fisheries as well. We had Guma Guma, played by Kuma. Harry Halibut, which is played by Hey. That's not Harry Halibut. It's a totally different person. We also had the Harbor at Sea. Hey, Harbor at Sea. He was Forg. We also have Jillian Willow Shore, played by Syl. I'm just moving on. Try to see if there's anywhere. We had Moz, played by D Sync. He was also part of the Rat Pack. Mozzarella. I forgot who exactly he is. I'm so sorry. And I think that we also had Pocket. Pocket Chalk was also part of fisheries as well. I think is that it? I think that's all the people I can remember. Oh, the last E-boy as well. He was part of fisheries. He was played by Koda. We also had Tuna Turner, played by Umiko. And Valen Baylor, played by Link. I think that is all. Yeah. Moving on to the merchants. Guys, this is gonna take so long. I need to say all their names because these people really made Lampas into how Lampas is today. In the merchants, we had the head of the merchants, Conrad Moneyhill, played by Toma Tengu. They were one of the big characters in Lampas. Another big person in Lampas, aka the other head of the merchants. It is Crowley. My boy Crowley. I what is his character's proper name again? Crow Crowley or something. Wait, Crowley. Crow 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 Wait, let me see. I'm gonna find his name. He was played. Crowley was played by Kuro Crow. It was really, really, really cool. Crowley D. Gell, played by Kuro. One of the most unexpected friendships in Lampas for Zanti, because he's big money man and he became friends with tiny little hamster. Okay, let's go down the list of merchants. We had okay. Let's go. We had Jellica Mirkine, played by Jelly. We also had Knight, played by Trippy. Lumberjack, played by Flourish. Mako Deluge, played by Junkampon. We had Rinya Nairi, played by Ratmut. We also had Saul Goodman, played by Jack Nyako. We had Theo Wilder, another big player in Lampas, played by Higuera XD, the brother of Sander. The fishery guy. Yes. We also had Wendy, played by Gwen. She was the big, tall, deer lady, if I'm not mistaken. We also had B, the bunny box, play. We had Gideon, played by B, the bunny box. We have also Cesar Ramirez, played by Venom, I think. I don't know. We also have I'm going down the list. We also had Jack Hama, played by Asahi Kyo. We also have Laurent Baguette, played by Pan, not Pan the bread, Pan. We also have Mina Jack, played by Ryuki. We also have Pierre Crescent, played by Apregio Auto. I don't know how to say your name properly. I'm so sorry, you guys. I know you guys did really good for merchants. I saw you guys, all your businesses, 10 out of 10. You guys did so well. We also have the Big Cheese, played by Laurel, also a member of the Rat Pack. She is. Oh, or is she? Or is she not? I forgot. We also had Timothy Loomis, played by Keenan Newt. We also have Zarella Valia, played by Zavia. And I think that is all actually for the merchants. There's actually a little bit less in merchants than I realized. Next, we have the Faith. The Faith, unfortunately, did kind of disband, I think, towards the end. I'm not sure how that works. But who was in the Faith? In the Faith was who was in the Faith? Actually, I don't remember. I know Blossom was in the Faith. We also had. Give me a moment. I need to find them. Let me move. Come on. Oh, we had Mr. Cursey Nightshade, Cursive, aka Cursiferous. Our boy Cursey, who was in the Faith that moved into fisheries. Same with Blossom. We also have a Sister Dove, played by Nono. Who we also had. Dude, the colors of the Faith is so close to the fisheries. I keep getting confused. We had Poisey Poison, played by Camille, Sister Poisey Poison. I don't remember her. We also had Cella Sticks, played by Lainey, and the Faith. We also have Sir Eman, played by E-chan, also in the Faith. Sister Adeline Sar, played by Piro Wet Drink BT. Or we also have Batala, aka the son of the mother, played by our very own staff in Lampas, Fergus. We also have um scroll down. I can't. We also had High Priest August Gale, played by Toki. She became the High Priest towards the end of Lampas, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, Kai El Mundo, played by Kai El, who also played as Kai El Wardo in Cadence. Here he played as Kai El Mundo. Who was also in the Fate. He was Brother Kai. We have Kairos Undova, played by Kaiji Uno. Sorry, there's a lot of people. We also have Lunata, played by Keiko, and Sister Lyra Bell, played by Lunary Draws. We also have Mushy Muggin, played by Mushy Cat. Also had Nabu, played by Booble. Also had Brother Orm, played by Haku. Is all I think there. We have Shix Haven, played by Jay. I don't remember seeing Jay in this. We also have, I think, done there, almost done there. Oh, Truffle! I forgot. Truffle was also in the Faith. Truffle was also part of the Rat Pack, by the way. And I think that is. Oh, we also had Nurse Catherine, played by Beramisu, also in the Faith. Holy shit! Hi, I cannot write any more names, so I just started reading everything. Remember all their names? I'm going through Lampas right now. I swear to God, I am going through Lampas right now because I'm like I remember some, I don't remember the others. I'm being very considerate. Next, we are going to the Navy. I need to drink water. Give me a second. I could have played it off saying like, yeah, I remember all of them. Okay, so now the Navy. The Navy played a big role as well. They did a huge help in the Battle of Lampas and all that stuff. We have Adjutant Plugin, played by Paige Turner. I don't know how to do Paige's like Siri voice, but she was the funniest person I've seen. We also have where is the rest of them? We also have Diana Pantera, played by Daipan. We also have, oh my god, let's scroll down faster, Ysa, so they don't know that you're actually reading people's names. We have Thorn, played by Envy, not the dear Envy. We also have Mr. Lafayette over there, played by Mr. Encorio himself, the one who kept trying to say names before I even got to them. We also have Admiral Pomodoro, played by Salza, who was also the love interest of Maeve Starfish. We also have Admiral Nock, played by Yozora. Yeah, also aka the love interest of Winona, the real winner of Lampas. And then we also have Alfredo Sauce, played by Sochi. I will say I did not meet a lot of people here because they live in the other time zone. So I'm so sad that I wasn't able to meet everybody, but I saw that everyone had fun, so that's okay. We also had Dizzy D Clown, played by Dizzy D Clown. We also have Gun. Oh no, Gun DJ. No, not there. We also have. Where is the rest of them? We also had Marina, played by Nem. Marina was also a robot, I think. She was a robot, right? We also have Audie Swimmers, also aka one of the other builders in Lampas, who is also part of the Navy. We also have Sully, the our the most iconic Navy, I'd say, played by Souza. She's a burb. She's a burb. We have Tater, the played by Tater, the headless russet. They were a create god in the navy. It's from what I've heard. We also have Vice Admiral Wendy, played by Wenny. And I think that's all of the navy. It's a lot less than I thought, actually. And finally, the last but not the least, the tourism. In tourism, it's funny because the navy consists of robots, animals, mythological beings, and it looks like circus. That's what makes it fun. In tourism, we have the head of tourism, Siegfried, played by Ezekiel. He did a very wonderful job bringing everybody around, touring people at the start of Lampas. Also, scroll, brother, scroll is a scroll. Have Sinova Steller, played by Noki, if I'm not mistaken. Sinova the one who did the singing thing. We also have roll up, Lisa, roll up. Have Joanna Barksley, played by Jinx. Oh, have, have, had Cam M. Bert, another member of the Rat Pack, one of, I think, by far my favorite rat, played by Ryan Valeris. She's a night VTuber. She's very cutesy doopsy. I love her. We also have Ada Lethargus, played by Inisus, also a part of the tourism. Also have not a lot actually. Guys. We also have Madame Peripetia, played by Cyril. We also had Fleur Noel, played by Fionn. I think Fleur was another. No, Fleur was not part of the Rat Pack. That was another person. We also had Kyun, played Elsie, I think. We also have Dino Sar, played by Diwa, who is also part of tourism. We also have Clifford Sebas, played by Mao, also in tourism. And last but not least, we also have Torshi Torushu, played by Sunshi Sunshu in tourism. Okay, guys, I can't really say much about the lore of Lampas because I was not there most of the time because I was asleep in the pipes or under fish bait. I will not lie. That's all I was doing. But I really like Lampas. I loved watching the POVs of everybody else. I feel like Lampas did super well. Well, not super well. Lampas did really well. Not only because of the team behind Lampas, but also because of the players in Lampas themselves. So big ups to, of course, the staff in Lampas, for Admiral Administrator Booba, and Vivi for literally working on this shit together and bringing everybody into making Lampas happen. All the players, all the builders as well. And I can't wait for Lampas 2, guys. Guys, Lampas 2, I swear. Zanti, or like whoever my character is going to be in the future, actually. Because I don't think I'm going to be playing Sandy because it's a prologue. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to actually play. Maybe. Okay. Lastest but not the leastest. The last thing that I wanted to talk about. Oh, yo. Let's move here. My recruit, let us move here. Oshicon! Oh my god. Oh my god. Then I just say Oshicon was crazy. This was my first time boothing on. I'm so sad because I didn't really video like me like I didn't video, like the setup of the booth or everything. But Oshicon was handled by Deja Vu. They were the organizers of the event, and they worked together with Pixel and a lot of other sponsors to make this event happen. Despite the unfortunate circumstances regarding the previous collaborators of Oshicon, they did so well for uh, what they could, what with all that they were able to do at that short amount of time. So, Oshicon. What is Oshicon? What's Oshicon, Isa? That sounds funny. Oshicon? I know it's an Oshi. That's when I have a favorite VTuber. But what do you mean by Oshicon? Oshicon is a VTuber focused convention for VTubers and VTuber fans by VTubers. Wow, isn't that interesting? So, what makes Oshicon different from everybody else? I'd say one of the biggest things for Oshicon was like um the security about it all. Since it was in One Ayala, the security in the mall itself and going into Oshicon was quite strict. So they made sure that everyone was safe and secure. And what I heard from the other people who were boothing in Oshicon, this was by far one of the best conventions to ever booth at. So I'd say I was very lucky for it being my very first convention that I boothed at ever. Especially since I was the only one handling my own stuff, even though I was boothmates with some fellow friends as well. Oshicon was in One Ayala, well, so it was a very very fancy place. Um, but I'd say considering the location and everything, and the amount of people that went to Oshicon, it was not as hot as I thought it would be. But considering in the morning it was freezing cold, so it made sense. In Oshicon we had a lot of performances, lots of meet and greets, lots of familiar faces and unfamiliar faces that I've seen in the con. In Oshicon, I actually met a lot of people in uh Cadence and Lampas, which was very wonderful. I loved it so much. A lot of my friends dropped by to my booth. I was so very thankful. I was able to do some art trades with some people, and I was surprised that I was able to even break even with the stuff I was selling. Another thing with Oshicon, I'd say that it was very impressive because they had so many performances, like so many performances. They had performances from local PH VTubers to international VTubers from Southeast Asia, Asia to the West, Australia, everywhere. It was so nice watching it. And in meet and greets as well, there's a lot of international VTubers as well, and some even Carpo VTubers were there. That was very interesting to see. Um, we had Easy Ganya had their own booth there to promote their talents. I was so sad, guys. There was like a gotcha to get like a little poster thing of like the Easy Ganya members, and I really wanted Dubby, but I was not able to get Dubby at all. Yeah, but it's okay. I got Kafka and Eru. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not coping. You are. Also in um for those who saw my posts, yes, and like the posts of my fellow boothmates, I did booth with Sen, my talent, my beautiful little songbird who is now gonna fly high and continue in growing in whatever she's gonna do in the future. Please do support her as she is on her last few weeks before her hiatus. Yeah, Sen was also boothing with me in Oshicon as well as Damien. Doom Damien, she is also our editor. We called ourselves our booth is called SPG. That is a joke, not really. It's Sense production group because we have the talent, the manager, and a video editor. Yay! I saw a lot of familiar faces in the booth in some boothings as well. Um, a lot of VTuber friends as well. I made some friends with the people in the Shirokami Prince booth. Um, big ups to the people in Shirokami Prince actually for having a on the day printing services. Oh my god, that was crazy. Uh, it was the two people who like clutched it for me. There was Mel and Bread. They were huge help. They helped me with my last minute stickers and button pins. I did not crazy right. In Oshicon as well. I sold let's talk about my merch actually in Oshicon. I did not draw enough VTubers funnily enough for the con or like more well-known VTubers in the PH community. But there was thankfully some people did buy some of my stickers from of my VTubers that I drew, which is mostly my friends. And some of the people I love to watch. I also have sold a lot of doggo stickers, and I also sold some FSP stickers, as well as some art prints of my own VTuber model. I had one art of that I drew myself. The other one was drawn by a viewer, another recruit, Pocket Move Star, and the other two I commissioned. For those who saw the one of the art prints where where I'm like in bed, cozy up in bed. That's actually a sneak peek to my new screen. It's a sneak peek to my new opening slash and my new starting slash ending screen. So, woo! I also had a lot. I did these commissions. I did silly commission, silly doodle, and silly VTuber commissions because I was like, this is not enough. My merch is not enough to be able to break even. And lo and behold, that was one of my biggest sellers actually. And I am about to, guys. I am almost finished with the commissions. I promise. I am almost done. I finished day one. I'm done with half of day two, and I'm towards the end. So the ones who have not yet received their commissions, I'm doing it. I promise. I promise. I'm gonna get it done and send it to you. So don't you worry. But yeah, it was very fun. Towards the end of Oshicon, I got quite tired during pan set. It was very fun, but I was tired, so I did go under the booth. I went under and underneath the table, and I slept, and nobody saw me. And but I woke up just in time for the ending of Oshicon. I'm pretty sure you guys saw my post where I had some pictures of Stubby, Andeng, Sans performance, and a very weird video of Pan's performance. Yeah, that's when I was under the table and Pan was singing Teach Me How to Dougie and I took a nap. So that was fun. I met a lot of friends from Cadence. We did a bunch of pictures with the Cadence people for day one and day two. We also met some people in Durandmon. Durandmon people also uh hanged out in day two of Oshicon. We took a photo with the Duranman peeps, as well as some Lampas people. We met up with some Lampas people, the ones who were in the Philippines who were able to join. We met up and hung out a bit. Uh, and yeah, it was a very interesting experience. I'd say because of Oshicon, I want to join more like conventions or fairs in the future. So, I will do my best to learn how to join those fairs, and maybe you'll see some Isa stickers or merch in the future, but who knows? Yeah. I'm working on making my own stickers now and my own button pins as well. I also have like a merch idea in mind, but I don't know how feasible it is at the moment because of the production value that would be needed for it. But we shall see in the future. I shall continue grinding, making more content for you guys, recruits. And maybe if enough people want, I'll make the merch, but who knows? But yes, that is all. That is all the Yaperinos. Closing this now. I'm so tired. I I'm not as I'm not as strong as I used to be, hamster. I'm not as strong hamster as I used to be. But yeah, this is my fault for not streaming after a bajillion years. But yes, I will do my best. I will start to get used to streaming again. But I think stream times will be a bit shorter now since I am working in my family business now. Almost part time slash full time, as well as starting some other stuff. I'm focusing a bit more on business so that I can have a sustainable. I can sustain myself and not get as well as like continue to make content for you recruits. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun during my whole yap. I don't remember. I don't remember anything anymore. My brain is 100% dead. I hope you guys did enjoy the lore drop in Cadence. About during the Cadence one, I hope you like the lore drop in um the lore drop in the lore not lore drop the lore story in Lampas, and also the Oshicon stories. Hello, Vazriban. Hello, hello. We just finished all the Yaperinos of today. I am actually so tired. I have not yet eaten dinner, which is also another thing which I probably should do. I shall do that too soon. Yes. I was thinking of like playing some Duranmon, but I don't think I'll stream it for now because I'm kind of very tired. So, maybe another time. We also have 2 more streams this week, so please do await me. Recruits, please do await me, my very, very lovely friendos. I do want to continue streaming again. I do want to make content again. It's just I'm getting back into the groove of things because work, family business work, making trying to start out with stickers, making a sticker business slash merch business thingy because I do want to attend more fairs and conventions. Um, as well as like working on my cakes, my pet cake thingies that I do be doing. And also being a manager, VTuber manager, as well as being a as well as doing VOD scrubbing and art and commissions and all that as well. So please do be patient with me. If ever, please, please do be patient with me. Woo. I promise I will be able to continue streaming and doing content. I'll do my best. I if I could, I would commission other people to do my video editing and stuff, but expensive. I don't have that money nor the dedication doing it because I don't have my niche yet, kinda. I don't know. We'll think about it another time. But yes, thank you everybody so much for joining today. I hope you were entertained. Are you entertained? I hope you are entertained. If you are not entertained, enjoy you. Okay. But yes, that is all I do for now. We're gonna go raid somebody. I know who to raid. We're raiding Ibikyun because she's playing Pokemon right now. Yes, raiding Ibi. So she's playing Pokemon. I think they're at the tournament right now. They're playing Duranmon right now. So please do give your love to Eevee. Thank you guys so much once again for joining. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, recruits. Bye. I love you guys.